So I think most people will be aware. So for the last 3.5 years, I've been a blatant victim to a smear campaign. In fact, I'll say it's more than that. I'll say it's a vendetta of evil. Um, so many tall stories, outrageous um, defamation, slander has all been made up against me. To blacken my name, to drag my name through the mud. Um, in the next month or so, you're going to hear some news, huge news, um, massive news actually, and only then will you understand my dignified silence, Shirley's silence. Uh, this is, as I said, this has been going on 3.5 years, 3.5 years exactly. All the worst kinds of things said about me, and I mean some really serious stuff. You know, child abuse. I'm interfering with 14 and 15-year-olds. Just the most horrendous, horrific, monstrous lies have been made up. And it's coming to an end. It is coming to an end, thankfully. And I can't announce what is going to take place, but most people will. Well, I dare say he'll be stupid enough to openly admit it, and because you can't behave like that. You know, you it's a narcissist's downfall is they think it's their God-given right to bully people and make lies up, and it's basically a smear campaign so what I've had for 3.5 years is a certain someone going around just making lies up to get people to incite violence. Basically, it's like a form of terrorism. And I've had to sit silent and not interact under the worst kinds of um, some really serious, disgusting stuff has been said about me. My son's been targeted who's a child. He's actually still a minor. My wife, even when my wife was fighting cancer 2.5 years ago, it was relentless. And yeah, listen, there's going to be some massive news coming. I promise you, sincerely, on my son's life, and I'll die for my son. But you will all understand, and then you'll hear of what legal action has been taken, and then what precautions is going to be put into place. We're going for injunctions, among other things. But yeah, I'm not gonna. It's not my place to say that at the minute. But other than that, just if you hear, the utter nonsense, tall stories. I've pissed myself on buses. I've forgot how many times I've ever been beat up. Um, just childish, like we just, this is like a 60-year-old man sat just telling lies. I can say hand on my heart on my son's life, I've never been beat up. I've been chased in Stokesley and beat up in Normanby and Eston and Stockton and all these kind of places, and I've been on buses in Newcastle and all that, and it's just a smear campaign, and unfortunately they've targeted a child and a woman. I mean, how big, what kind of person targets a man's wife daily about her weight and other things, and listen, I can promise you, honestly, things are happening. Massive things are happening. Big thank you to. I'm not even going to go there yet at the minute, but this. All I'm going to say is this: this hasn't been the normal police dealing with it. This has been the CID, purely because when you start targeting, threatening children, it's been deemed to be that serious, and certain someone thinks nothing's happening. I can absolutely promise you this is ending, because it's a serious, outrageous criminal behaviour, And that's all I'm going to say is watch this space, and take everything you hear about me with a pinch of salt. I haven't said I was the best writer since Oscar Wilde. I haven't said I won the... It's basically making lies up to embarrass me like I've said it. As I said, wait until the end of the investigation is over, and then yeah, I'm really looking forward to my family getting peace and quiet, and a certain perpetrator being brought to justice.